Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Eden Crafters. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, looking at our next stuff, we need to build an atmospheric control tower. And the other objective is scanning uranium ore. Now, I discovered, well, between episodes, I've been going around trying to get more stuff, more crafting components manufactured so that we can build stuff without having to pre-make it manually and go and pull it out of storage and stuff like that. I also tried to go put miners down on the uranium deposits we found, and I couldn't, because apparently you need the tier 3 miners to mine the uranium ones. And we've got, reinforced frames. No problem. I can make AI chips, although we don't have any being auto manufactured. I'm getting to it. It's just a lot of stuff. But we don't have any laser emitters or diamond drills at all. But I'm pretty sure that those are made right here in the gem cutter. It says, cuts diamonds, rubies, and other gemstones into high precision components. So we need to get some gemstones going on. Now, for this, we're going to need the diamond drill. Obviously, that's going to be diamonds. I did find a diamond source. And a laser emitter, which I'm guessing is going to be rubies. Actually, wait a minute. What do I need for this? Saw blades. And we have some. I'm going to grab some more, though. We'll make 10 more of them. But, while I was out setting out scanners to get us a better view, and actually, let me show you. Yeah, I've been putting scanners all over the place. But when I was putting scanner down over here, I found all sorts of uranium on the ground. Now the question is, what did I do with it? I didn't figure Growler... Oh, there it is. I didn't figure Growler really wanted to be carrying something radioactive around in his pockets. Not there. Here. So let's see what we get from this. Okay. Spaceship. We already have a spaceship. Nuclear plant. Nice. And that's it. Maybe our current ship isn't really a spaceship. Is it just like a hovercraft? I thought that was how we got here. All right. I also noticed this. We have a new high-capacity battery. Oh, and we have enough stuff to make it, too. We just need to make some of these. And we can make one of these. And it has a lot higher capacity than the one we're carrying now. So, toss that in there. And watch our energy spike. Put that away. Well, let's put the rest of Growler's radioactive substance away. Okay, so the gem cutter, we don't need anything special, so let's go get some gem cutters out. We're going to start with the diamond and then go to the ruby, and then I'll worry about the other stuff later. Okay, so we've got landing strip here. I'm pretty sure that's my diamonds right there. That's not how I wanted to land that. Let's fix that. Yeah, here's our diamonds. So... Oh, okay. It's full. The belt was empty, so I was like, is it not doing what it's supposed to be doing? That's a little odd. All right, so now let's go ahead and put our gem cutter here. Actually, you know what? Let's put a splitter here. That way I can keep sending just raw diamonds into storage just in case we need it. There we go. Now we'll put down the gem cutter. Fortunately, it doesn't look like it needs water or anything crazy like that. Water is crazy. Come on. Alright, there we go. Not too worried about diamond drill. Okay. Not too worried about blocking these spaces because I don't think we'll be building anything else here. Okay, so that's our diamond drills being made. So now let's head over and get some rubies going. Talk about panic. I think I was trying to accelerate. Don't really remember, but can I? What on earth is going on? Why did that just nosedive? I was hitting the shift key to go down, but it has always just had you, like go straight down. You don't nose down, you just go straight down. No, that time it decided to give me a freaking nosedive. That's the first time you guys have seen this since I redid it. See, I've got 4 of these in here now. Just because I could get a lot more out of what we were being sent. Okay, so, yeah, and you can see all of this I have set up to work with that. Where are our rubies? I think this is yeah, I can see the rubies. Okay. And I think this is a storage box. That's fine. Can't really do that right now, can I? I guess I'm gonna have to. Yes, yes, yes. I know I'm dumping rubies all over the place. Just live with it. Oh, dear. I'm not too worried about these rubies. I'm not going to bother trying to rescue them and do something with them. Gonna have you? There you go. Okay, let's get our flattening mobile out and get that flattened up a little bit over there. Okay, I got all that flattened. Now to put this back. And let's see. Do I? Oh, I don't even have a spot to put anything more, do I? Well, that's a problem. I really didn't want to have to put another one in, but I guess I'm going to be stuck doing that. Okay. Yeah, I need to flatten some more because I'm going to have to put in another warehouse. Okay, the warehouse is being constructed. I've got rose rubies going into there. I can get rid of this one now. Yeah, this should be fine. All right, so let's put in a splitter. Okay, and one from there to there, and from here. Get this straight as I can. There we go. All right, so that one's in. And then we'll put our gem cutter in. There we go. All we have to do is set this to do its job. Wonder how many rubies it takes to make one of these. See, it's slow crafting, that's for sure. I don't know, but it looks like it's enough. Can actually upgrade that drill if we want to once we get sorry, can't do two things at once. Once we get these drill bits and lasers in stock. So now we should be able to make... Do we have everything to make the tier 3 drills? We might. Get a bite to eat here. Alright, we need AI chips. Right here. Circuit boards, which are copper and silicate, rubies, and osmium. So copper, osmium, and rubies, and quartz together. That's what we need to make those. Well, we can manually make them now, at least. Actually... Before I go anywhere, let's come back here. Okay. I don't know if I have a workbench here. I don't. Can I build one? Should be able to. I should have all the materials for it. Or I should say assembler, not workbench. Okay. So... this stuff, what are we short? Oh, AI chips, that's right. Plenty of stuff for making AI chips. And it looks like we have plenty of rubies. I must be storing rubies away somewhere else, too. Forgot about it. Let's just let this craft some AI chips up for a little bit. Okay, we've got enough stuff to build ourselves our first tier 3 miner. I'm going to replace this one because it's not really putting out very fast, so we'll give it a shot this way and see what happens. Oh yeah, that's a lot faster. That lane stopped, so it's all going in here. I put a storage box in here to create a buffer. I found that sort of handy if you're using a lot of stuff, because then the buffer can keep refilling the warehouse. And then once you've stopped building stuff, it can, you know, build back up in the buffer. Alright, let's go get our uranium miner in. Let's see. Dang nabbit. They really need to fix that. Alright, where did I see the closest one? There's one here, one here, one here. Let's go with this one here. There we go. I was gonna say, can you like land? Okay, so here's our closest one. Not really sure what's going to be the easiest to do. I think running it to this warehouse here would be the best. Alright, let's figure this out. So first we're going to need the tier 3 miner. You know, I almost think I should put a train in here. Do I have stuff to make one of these? Yes. And we are going to put in a little shelter. Because I'm going to need to make batteries. Okay, let's make 3 of these. And then we'll do some flattening. Okay, so we've got that in. I wish I had a flattening vehicle here. Actually, I can make a flattening vehicle. What am I thinking of? I even already have the batteries for it. There we go. Just flatten this out so I can do a little bit more work here. And I guess I hit that. That was 2 different heights. Crap. Okay, so now I'm gonna want to do this. Let's put in a splitter somewhere. So I think I'm gonna need to put it like right down here. There we go. Try to line it up with this. Okay, and one side of this is just going to go directly into the warehouse. So we're storing away raw uranium. Except the conveyor seems to be stuck somewhere. I'll fix that later. All right, now we need this, I believe. That's not what I wanted. Sometimes these entrances and things are just sort of really finicky. You have to have them just right for it to work. Let's put this on here. I think that's lined up properly. Okay. So now this needs to make uranium rods. And now I need to go find out why it's stuck. All right, there we go. It's doing that. And this is doing its part here. And all of it's getting stored. What's wrong, food? You keep forgetting to feed Growler. You could stand to lose a little weight, Growler. You're one to talk. Fair enough. Alright, let's go ahead and disassemble this guy. Alright, so we got all of our uranium going, which means we can make better power cells for our vehicles, too. So let's go take a look at that real quick. Good enough. Whoop. And I just jumped in the water. At least you get jetpack out of the water, unlike on Planet Crafter, where you're sort of stuck. Okay, so let's see. That's not what I wanted. That's actually not what I wanted either. Just like this. Yeah, here we go. And we don't have a lot in storage yet, but we have some. All right, we have enough to make these now. And we are now producing our last component that we need to build the atmospheric, whatever it's called. There we go. We got 3 of these now. Spaceship. Let's put it in the spaceship. Or whatever you want to call this. Come on. Guess it's not going to let me do that. Now we have 6,000 power instead of 300. I can deal with that. Oh, that's the wrong box. I think. Trying to think where I'm putting sort of personal items. Oh, wait, no, it was right here. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get this atmospheric thingy done. And let's figure out where we're going to put the thing. How big is this thing? Gigantic. I was going to say the same thing, Growler, but I guess we're both wrong. It's not gigantic at all. This thing is already pulling more power than we have in this area. And I've got at least 2 reactors practically right next to it. Let's see how much this thing is pulling. Oh, goodness, we need 6,000 power. Oh, my goodness. Well, I can put 1 power plant right here. We'll just put it right next to this one. There we go. And that gets us almost halfway there. Okay, so yeah, it's like 5,000 power that thing takes. So, yeah, I went from 1 of these to 7 of them now. That should take care of that. We don't have much power left over, though. I may end up putting in another 1 or 2 just to cover our power needs for other things. Let's go ahead and park this guy and then see what we have to do next. See what this guy wants. Nothing. What do you want? Oh, that's right. We have to at least become 50% closer to Earth-like. So that's not too big a deal. When we get that, we get habitats. Ooh. So we're actually going to put in apartment buildings for people coming to the planet. I like that. Currently, you don't have any new recipe to unlock here. Check the planet analysis tab for next. That's this. I wonder if we'll have to put out more than 1 of these. I certainly hope not, as much power as it eats. So radiation zones, you can see we almost completely took care of the radiation around here. In fact, I don't know if this is actually a radioactive spot or something else there. There's yellow here too, but I think that's the water. I could be wrong. But then we get this peninsula over here and this coastline here where we need to get the radiation down. Yeah, it says we need to clear out about 4 more, 5 times total what we have now. This looks like as good a spot as any, if I can just find some place to land. It's nighttime. What do we got here? Looks like quartz. Yeah, it's quartz. Alright, so let's put another radiation absorber in. Oh, it's going to need a power plant, isn't it? That's fine. That's not what I want. There we go. That's what I want. How much power does this use? 1,000. So we don't have the stuff for nuclear reactor or nuclear plants yet. We need a plasma conductor and nuclear reactors. So we're going to be putting these in for a while, I guess. Right here. Let's see if that's enough power before I go any further. What did we say this was? 1,000. Depends on how much these guys are putting out. As long as they're putting out more than 500 each, I think we're fine. Okay, they are running and this is working. So let's see. Where do I want the next one is the question. Okay, how did we do placement-wise? We're a little off. I think we need to go this way a little bit. Want to get it fairly well centered so that it's not such a pain in the rear to get the whole area covered. Okay. Still not in the right spot, but let's look. Which way am I looking? That's south. Okay. So I think we're going to put it right about here. Let's get a couple of these guys in first. And there we go. We've got 2 power plants down there. This nuclear, nuclear fan blade. And I think that's all we have time for today. We'll see how this goes towards eliminating our radiation problem. Yeah, we still have radiation showing in this area, but whether or not it's actually doing anything is anyone's guess. Cool. So I guess our next stage, once we get this radiation taken care of, is going to be building housing for colonists, which I definitely did not expect. I expected it to be more like Planet Crafter. You just, colonists can build whatever they want. We're not doing it for them. Alright guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we will see you next time. Have a great day.